my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
It's poison to any fraud. Demigod. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. Inhale fumes from a stove up to shows booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name?
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New Orleans Saints and the home team. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know. As we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Reload. 7 Pirates.
Throwing to start this game. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kate, we're 1 snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Go check. Panther 11.
Handoff now out of the gun. It's a gain of 5, but they're still well behind the sticks. 3rd down coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80s. Hey, smash. $60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And this one is launched downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. On comes the Condors punting squad. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
At their own 19-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Quickly to the air. Here's Shuck. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. But they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches. Rush coming for Shuck. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Little momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Etienne on first down. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Shuck. It is caught left side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to stay worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Etienne is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Check mash. Check mash. Get it. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. 18 Pioneer. Dragon 60.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he will will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. The rookie from Florida found the opening, and it ends up in a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, shot. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go Chap, go Chap. Ready?
He's dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. Roll. What a dive! I think he caught it! How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Set. Panthers, Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Ready?
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Condors make it a 1-point game. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Condors tie this game 7-7.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to throw. Chuck. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. That is Nick Imanwari. And he's making the house call here. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Condors take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return with more NFL action right after this.
Michael Dixon set to
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
That's a 30-yard
line. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Now Shuck coming off that pick. Fits it through the middle. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Shuck now on first down. On the move, headed right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go now.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Trying for it with Shuck. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Bring it. Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolves. What's the back on this play? What's the back on this play?
For running back gets it on the draw. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to take him open across midfield there at the opposing 45. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to bring up first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's the one back on the handoff. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Another carry for it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw.
Okay,
you can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready. Viking 18. Go check, go check. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70. Go.
To the air, on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Throwing, Chuck. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They'll toss it to Etienne. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You've got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Chuck's going to throw here. Ooh, he was too focused on running with it. He looked away from the catch, and it falls incomplete on that second down play.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Third down, here's Shuck. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shuck looking to pass here. Finds him over the middle. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go, set.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Throws caught. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready. Rig, cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hurt. Chop 60, chop 60.
They'll throw it here on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll throw on second and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd
Hawk
and
70,
4.
check Bobcat. Mustang 19.
Shotgun now on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Tag. Hawk 70, Hawk 19 Lion.
They are throwing it again. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. Hey, check that. Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That's now the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready?
He's back to throw. Trying for the deep ball. This is intercepted by Dax Hill. He spins right by him. And the Saints do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start the second half with ETN. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for us.
He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Complete out to the right. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
ETN has the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Lion. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, check that, street. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. '79 Broncos.
To throw here on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Go! Viking 18, Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Go!
He's going to throw again on second down. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives him the first.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go, Rig, go. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Motion. He's coming to you. He's coming to you.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Check, Mash, check. Let's go. Trap 60, trap 60. Seven Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
He's going to throw it again. That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
70, Panther 11, 70 Timberwolf. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Right
second
there.
and 3.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
Looking for a pass on second and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. 19 Lion. Go.
Back to throw now. That one is caught. Horton has it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Condors start the second half with some needed points. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Condors chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Trying it right side with ETN. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Chuck to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Shuck. That one's complete right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now give. It's ETN headed left. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Condors 21.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Go! Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Cup 19. Here we go. Here we go. Cup, trap 60. Trap 60.
He's going to throw it. Intended for Smith and Jigma, but it's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
To throw, Shuck. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's denied the score as they finally get him down at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll run, ETN. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well.
And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Condors 21.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready,
All
break.
set to go now from the 35.
Dragon 60. Panther 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Check up.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Rig alert, rig alert. $60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing again on second. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Check, check.
Third and long for him here. It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Ready,
Desperation time here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, interceptions follow.
This is ETN, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in San Antonio. Saints moments away from their 4th win of the year. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. This one's caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints put up even more points in a win. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead.
Condors 21.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. That's Viking 18.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can... I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
70 Ranger. Mustang 19.
Takes the second down snap. Getting out to his left. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. You got to keep moving quick here.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Kill, turn up.
60 Maverick. Ready?
Third down from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And a great play does not get the first down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4.
A big gain on the play, but it leads to fourth down.
Ready?
They're going to try to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
That's good.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
7 Pirates.
They go play action on first down. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. So this a win on the road for the Saints. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that...
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this.